In the harsh savanna, the lion reigns supreme, but not without challenge. The eternal conflict between lions and hyenas takes a dramatic turn when a lioness falls victim to a hyena clan. This story unfolds as the Lion King seeks vengeance. Highlighting the raw and unyielding law of nature where only the strongest survive. Will the king's quest for revenge restore peace, or further ignite the flames of war? In the grasslands of Africa, a zebra grazed. Unaware of the lion's sharp gaze fixed upon it. The zebra's momentary lapse in vigilance provided the perfect opportunity for the predator. Swiftly, the lion attacked, aiming for the zebra's neck or head with its powerful jaws, a strategy to swiftly incapacitate its prey. The zebra, unable to defend itself or flee, soon fell, marking the lion's victory. The predator then began its meal. In the vast African savanna, an agile lion targets a zebra. Utilizing its remarkable speed, the lion swiftly closes in, executing a powerful leap to pin the zebra down. The predator's strength and agility are undeniable as it secures its prey. With the zebra beneath it, the lion employs its razor-sharp teeth for a lethal bite, ensuring a swift end. On an African riverside, a zebra desperately tried to reach the shore when a crocodile attacked. Clamping onto its leg, denying any chance of escape. The struggle's noise attracted nearby hippos. The intervention of the hippo, with its formidable size and strength, turned the tide, allowing the zebra to break free from the crocodile's grip. In an African river, a zebra's attempt to cross draws a lion's attention. The water's unusual movement warns the zebra of danger, prompting a quick dash to shore. However, the lion's speed is unmatched, catching the zebra by surprise. A fierce struggle ensues on the riverbank, with the lion's sharp teeth ultimately securing its grip. Despite the zebra's valiant fight, it succumbs to the lion's strength. In the heart of the African savanna, a dramatic battle unfolds as a pride of lions sets their sights on a herd of buffalo and zebra. With stealth and strategic coordination, the lions isolate a buffalo from its herd. Despite its size and strength, the buffalo is quickly overwhelmed by the sheer number of predators, showcasing the lion's hunting prowess and teamwork. Meanwhile, a zebra, caught off guard, attempts a desperate escape, In the This dramatic encounter showcases the lion's strategic teamwork as they surround and attack the buffalo at dawn. Despite the buffalo's fierce resistance and strength, it eventually succumbs to the lion's relentless assault. The battle, marked by strategy and raw power, ends with the lion's victory,
Does the unthinkable.
but not without injuries among them. In the sun-drenched savannah, a stark drama unfolds as a zebra valiantly confronts a lion attack. Amid the vast plains, the zebra, aware of the looming threat, gathers its might to fend off the predator. The lion, embodying the pinnacle of predatory prowess, launches a calculated assault. However, this zebra is no easy prey. In a display of resilience and strength, it manages to thwart the lion's advances, using powerful kicks as its primary defense. In the sweeping savannas of Africa, a dramatic encounter unfolds as a zebra fiercely combats a lion's ambush. Amidst the tall grass, the lion, a formidable predator known for its strength and agility, stealthily approaches its prey. However, the zebra, aware of its peril, mounts a formidable defense. In the African savanna, a dramatic battle unfolds as a pride of lions coordinates a strategic hunt against a herd of zebras. The lions, utilizing their superior teamwork and stealth, manage to isolate a zebra from its herd. Despite the zebra's powerful kicks, a defense mechanism capable of inflicting serious injuries, the lion's persistence pays off. In the dense underbrush of the African savanna, a curious lion cub encountered a massive python. Misjudging the danger, the cub growled, trying to assert dominance. The python, unfazed, struck swiftly, biting the cub's face with its sharp teeth. While pythons lack venom, their bite can inflict grave injuries. The encounter ended with the cub injured, a stark reminder of the savanna's unforgiving reality. In the heart of the African savanna, a lion, epitome of strength and courage, faced an unexpected adversary, a venomous snake. The confrontation was stark. The lion, curious and perhaps overly bold, was bitten. Despite its power, the lion was overwhelmed by the venom's excruciating pain, struggling with each breath. This painful episode served as a grim lesson for the pride, especially the young cubs, who watched as their mother, the lioness, emphasize the critical importance of respecting nature's boundaries and the deadly risks of underestimating seemingly lesser creatures like snakes. After giving birth, a mother buffalo vigilantly surveys her surroundings on the grassland to ensure her calf's safety. Despite the calf's proximity, a lurking leopard seized the moment the mother looked away to attack.
Proud lions often hunt buffalo, but a lone lion who is not afraid of buffalo is really a stupid lion. Prides can even put their lives in their hands, or more accurately, their paws when confronting an adult buffalo. To hunt large prey like buffalo, lions need to cooperate in groups, separate the prey from the herd, and then join forces to take it down and eat it. Buffalo, with their formidable horns and bad attitude, can weigh nearly 2,000 pounds. This is one of the most dangerous animals in Africa, killing more than 200 people every year. In case of attack, the buffalo herd can counterattack the lion herd, creating a dangerous confrontation. Discover why lions must also value and face the challenge of buffalo. Sometimes an adult male lion can independently take down a large African buffalo without help from other members of the herd. However, this is not always the case. African buffaloes do not accept the existence of lions and view them as a major threat, as big cats are their top predator. With their large weight, the African buffalo belongs to the largest group of herbivores in Africa. During the hunt, the lions faced fierce resistance from the African buffalo herd, Although the buffalo has greater strength and size than the lion, the lion's strength and excellent hunting tactics should not be underestimated. Lions are good at hunting in groups, often breaking the order of buffalo herds and attacking each prey one by one. This helps them hunt more safely and increases their success rate. The way lions carry out this hunting strategy puts the buffalo herd in a state of fear and panic. When attacked by many lions, a buffalo often chooses to run away to avoid being hurt. However, the wild buffalo's large horns are powerful weapons that can be used for self-defense. They have the ability to gore lions to death or trample them to death if necessary. In particular, when a pride of lions attacks, the buffaloes sometimes do not choose to move away from the threat, but instead may attack immediately. The strong stance of the buffalo herd may make the lions hesitant to attack, as they also want to avoid injury. The fight between the lion and the wild buffalo became tense and full of risks. That's right. African buffalo are not only scary prey, but their warning is also a threat to lions. Although lions are capable of hunting a wide variety of prey, from hares and mongooses to elephants and buffalo, attacking and taking down prey as large as buffalo requires cooperation and group tactics. Lions need to have effective hunting techniques to confront buffalo, which possess powerful weapons and can be dangerous to predators. If careful tactics are not implemented, lions can easily be seriously injured or even lose their lives during the hunt. The confrontation between lion and buffalo is a risky challenge. That's right. The African buffalo not only possesses the power of weapons, but also the ability to organize and cooperate in groups to face lions. When the buffalo population is large and they feel threatened by lions, they can organize a fierce counterattack to drive the lions out of their territory. Although this attack is usually just for the purpose of scaring, and sometimes the lion just runs away to avoid risk, it is a clear demonstration of the sharpness and fierceness of the African buffalo when confronted. The confrontation between the lion and the buffalo is a wonderful expression of natural balance. You brought up an interesting perspective on the relationship between lions and African buffalo. especially on the strength and danger of the African buffalo. In fact, African buffalo are known for their strength and ability to defend themselves. Especially when they feel threatened. The buffalo's ferocity and bravery are important factors when they have to face predators like lions. Also noteworthy are the complex interactions between species in the wild where each species must find ways to adapt and survive in a landscape where danger always threatens.
In the African savanna, a dramatic encounter unfolds as a male lion targets a lone buffalo. The chase intensifies, highlighting the buffalo's formidable defense. With a swift turn and the use of its sharp horns, the buffalo manages to overturn the lion. This moment not only demonstrates the buffalo's strength and aggression, but also its ability to fend off one of nature's most formidable predators. The lion, taken by surprise, retreats, showcasing the unexpected outcomes in the wild. The confrontation leaves the lion unharmed, but its pride wounded, while the buffalo rejoins its herd, victorious. In the vast grasslands of Africa, a dramatic encounter unfolds as a lioness sets her sights on a young buffalo calf. The herd, sensing danger, quickly bands together, showcasing the power of unity against a formidable predator. With sheer numbers and fierce determination, the buffaloes confront the lioness. The standoff intensifies, but the collective strength and protective instincts of the buffalo herd prevail, forcing the lioness to abandon her hunt. The calf, once vulnerable, remains unharmed, a testament to the herd's unwavering commitment to safeguarding its young. an unpredictable buffalo charges at resting lions, known as formidable predators. On the savanna, with the lions managing to keep pace. Suddenly, they attack from behind. But the buffalo's resistance is formidable, forcing the hunters into retreat. Even hiding in the bushes. One lioness gets separated and pursued by the buffalo. When she turns to confront it, the buffalo gores her with its horns, injuring her hind leg. In pain, the lioness flees the scene. In the tension-filled plains of the African savanna, a dramatic scene unfolds as lions battle for dominance. Amidst this power struggle, one lion lies injured, vulnerable on the ground. Unexpectedly, a herd of buffalo stumbles upon the scene, targeting the downed lion in a bold move. The situation seems dire for the lion. The arrival of another male lion shifts the dynamics, his presence enough to dissuade the buffaloes from continuing their assault. In the Mala Mala Safari, a herd of buffalo drinking at a river caught the attention of a pride of lions. The lions targeted stragglers at the back of the herd, launching an assault on one. The chosen buffalo was quickly overpowered, unable to resist. Fortunately, the rest of the herd noticed the distress and charged to its rescue, forcefully flinging the predators away. In the grasslands of Africa, a wounded buffalo rests, vulnerable and alone. Suddenly, a lion approaches, sensing an easy target. Just as the lion prepares to strike, another buffalo charges in, heroically defending its injured peer. With a powerful thrust of its horns. Despite the lion's formidable prowess as a predator, it's forced to retreat, outmatched by the determination and strength of the defending buffalo. In a surprising turn of events in the African savanna, a male lion finds itself perched precariously in a tree, attempting to escape a herd of buffalo. The lion's attempt at refuge is short-lived. Its weight betrays it, causing a fall back to the ground. The herd begins a relentless assault. Despite the lion's formidable reputation as a predator, it's overwhelmed by pain and unable to retaliate against the continuous onslaught. In the vast plains of Africa, a herd of buffalo frantically tries to escape a pride of lions. The lions, seizing the opportunity, launch a brutal attack on the vulnerable calf. As the situation grows dire, the buffalo herd, driven by instinct and solidarity, mounts a courageous counterattack. With a display of sheer force and unity, they manage to fend off the lions, saving the mother and her calf. In an unusual twist in the African savanna, a pride of lions feasts on a recently downed buffalo. In their eagerness to feed, a young lion cub, driven by instinct and curiosity, ventures too far, attempting to eat from the inside by entering through the buffalo's rear. Tragically, the cub becomes trapped, unable to free itself. Despite the strength and ferocity usually attributed to lions, this bizarre accident highlights the unpredictable and often merciless nature of the wild. In Zambia's South Luangwa National Park, a male lion, weakened by days without food, desperately attacks a buffalo. Despite its prowess, starvation has left the lion too weak to challenge the healthy buffalo. The buffalo's powerful defense inflicts severe injuries on the lion with its sharp horns. Stubbornly, the lion continues its assault, only to be met with more painful counterattacks. Eventually, the buffalo herd moves on, leaving the injured lion behind. Not long after their departure, the lion succumbs to its wounds on the battlefield. In the Mala Mala Game Reserve, a pride of lions cautiously engages a lone buffalo, wary of its formidable strength. The buffalo, desperate to escape, is heavily wounded, its body marred with bleeding cuts. Unable to outrun or fend off the overwhelming number of lions, primarily attacking from behind. In a sudden burst of energy, the buffalo charges. Managing to gore a lioness with its sharp horns, inflicting a severe, bloody wound. The lioness's survival becomes uncertain. On the eastern bank of the Sand River, a dramatic confrontation unfolded between 5 lions and a fully grown buffalo bull. The lions, employing a strategic attack from the rear, momentarily gained the upper hand. Despite the dire situation, the buffalo showcased its immense strength. By lifting the lion off the ground, highlighting the raw power of nature. The young lion's pain was evident, growling with each swing of the buffalo's head. Enduring this torment for about 15 minutes. At Mestel Dam in Kruger National Park, a dramatic encounter unfolded as two lionesses attempted to trigger a stampede within a buffalo herd, aiming to isolate and capture a weaker member. However, the plan backfired disastrously. One lioness found herself ensnared within the tumultuous rush of the herd, subjected to the full force of the stampede. The chaos was palpable as the buffalo, driven by instinctual fervor, trampled over her, tossing her around with ease. This confrontation starkly illustrates the unpredictability of nature, where even apex predators can find themselves vulnerable. Despite the lioness's prowess and strategic planning,
in the Masai Mara savanna, the rattling sound of a warthog rang out from a cave, alerting the male lion immediately. Although the ground was still waterlogged from the recent rain and thick mud clung to its fur, the lion's determination did not weaken. It continuously dug and bit the boar in an effort to pull it out of its hiding place. The boar, strong and heavy, requires regularity and strength from the lion. Despite the difficulties, the lion struggled and finally succeeded in pulling its prey to the ground. Seeing his precious meal, the Lion King was drenched and panting, happy with his difficult feat. At Kruger National Park, there was a surprising moment when a boar appeared and rushed down the road, encountering a pair of ambushing lions. Tall grass creates invisibility for lions. The boar was happy and innocent, walking on the trail, stopping to dig in the ground for food. Everything is in the lion's sight. The predator does not prowl, but observes. Suddenly, a lion appeared from behind, causing the boar to run away. Unfortunately, the second predator jumped in and bit its neck to death. The innocent encounter ends tragically when the boar becomes a delicious lunch for the lion. In the boar's den, a male lion discovered it and rushed to dig. In an instant, it successfully pulled its prey out of its hiding place and bit into its throat to end its life. The boar's pitiful screams reached every corner of the cave. However, it was not difficult to predict the heartbreaking outcome of the encounter. A startling sight emerged as a lioness at Pondoro Game Lodge, South Africa, displayed daring as she disappeared inside a termite mound, digging to pull a warthog from its den. The lion, looking thin and hungry, waited patiently in the cave. Everything looks peaceful, but the truth is that a bloody torture is taking place inside the cave. Finally, the lion appeared with a dead boar, its face covered in blood. A painful end to this tragic confrontation.
In Kruger National Park, a grim scene unfolds as young male lions turn to cannibalism, feasting on an adult male lion's carcass. This harsh reality of the wild underlines the brutal fight for survival, where even apex predators are not exempt from becoming prey. The incident reveals the savage side of nature, where hunger drives predators to extreme measures. In Kruger National Park, a python had just captured a large antelope. Beginning its slow process of consumption. However, during this hazardous time, a pride of lions discovered the python. A lopsided battle ensued as the lions, seizing the opportunity, quickly overpowered the solitary python. The pride claimed the antelope from the python, demonstrating the harsh realities of nature where even a successful hunt can turn into a loss. In Hwange National Park, Zimbabwe, a pack of wild dogs found themselves perilously close to a lioness after feasting on a kudu. Seizing the opportunity, the lioness launched a swift attack. Singling out and overpowering one of the wild nearby dogs. With the hunt over, the lioness consumed her catch. A testament to the harsh realities of the wild. In the African savannah, a takeover among lions unfolds with brutal clarity. When a new male lion usurps the alpha position within a pride, it attempts to assert dominance by targeting the females. Faced with fierce resistance from a particular lioness, the conflict escalates tragically. The new alpha, prioritizing control and the elimination of the previous male's lineage, resorts to killing the dissenting lioness, consuming her as a display of power. At Pondoro, a pride of lions, driven by prolonged hunger, successfully hunted a male baboon. The kill led to a swift feast, with the lions fiercely competing for their share of the meal. This confrontation not only showcased the lions' hunting prowess, but also the internal conflicts that arose over food distribution within the pride. Near a riverbank in the African savannah, a young crocodile emerges in search of food, only to encounter a group of lionesses. One lioness quickly attacked, killing the juvenile crocodile. As the pride joined to feast, the victorious lioness refused to share her catch, asserting her dominance. In the Madikwe Game Reserve during a safari, observers witnessed a tense moment as a lioness suddenly entered stalk mode. Surprising onlookers who saw no apparent prey. The lioness stealthily approached the safari vehicle and pounced on a bush beside it, capturing a serval. Despite the serval's valiant efforts to defend itself, its smaller size rendered it powerless against the lioness's might. In Kruger National Park, the loud commotion of a pack of wild dogs caught the attention of a male lion. Tracking the noise, the lion discovered the dogs and quickly killed 4 of them. The lion then feasted on the wild dogs right at the scene. In the Masai Mara, a serval kitten unwittingly wandered into lion territory, oblivious to the looming danger. Before the serval could react, a lion pounced, quickly ending the intruder's life with a lethal bite. This grim encounter
When a male lion takes over the pride of his kind, the nightmare begins with the killing of the cubs. This action not only reduces the amount of food for the herd, but also creates pain and fear in the lioness's heart. The battle to conquer territory is not only a confrontation of power, but also an extremely fierce challenge for the lioness. Faced with danger, they do not hesitate to risk their lives to confront male lions. All to protect their cubs and pride. Faced with the determination of the male lion, the female lion refused to surrender and bravely confronted to protect her cubs. Fierce attacks took place, and the lioness paid the price with death many times. Every time she faces danger, the lioness's perseverance and motherly love is evident. When the war ends and the male lion takes over his territory, his throne becomes more important than ever. To maintain power, the obedience of both cubs and lionesses is indispensable. However, the lioness's resilient resistance will not only be a challenge, but also a risk of hindering the process of taming other members of the pride. This fierce war is not only a fight between male lions and female lions, but also a dramatic challenge of power, motherly love, and consensus within the herd. Additionally, male lions possess females for mating. They need female lions to mate and maintain the breed. In a dramatic scene in Kruger National Park, a powerful lioness confronts a pack of wild dogs, ready to sacrifice herself to protect the innocent souls of her young cubs. In the face of ferocious opponents, the lioness's strength and sacrifice are a source of emotional encouragement and a symbol of unparalleled motherly love. After the cubs' parents died in a territorial war, the cubs' lives became uncertain. A group of orphaned lion cubs face a difficult future. To survive into adulthood, they must convince their reluctant aunt to share the hunt with them. For lion cubs, life becomes fierce as they have to compete with other rivals for territory. To protect their cubs and ensure their survival, male lions must win fierce battles with their own kind. This scene is emotional, fascinating, and at the same time a huge challenge for their existence. Although the battle was short, it decided the safety of the lion cub and the lioness.
In the sweeping plains of Africa,
He's trapped.
the scene, fraught with tension and raw survival instinct,
Tries to wear
unfolds in a dramatic clash of cunning versus strength. The hyenas, leveraging their numbers, coordinate attacks, encircling the lion in a strategic bid for dominance. Despite their teamwork and aggression, the lion's formidable power and defensive tactics become apparent. With swift, decisive movements, it repels the hyenas, showcasing the sheer physical superiority that lions possess. In the heart of the Serengeti, a male lion fiercely defends his prey from a pack of cunning hyenas. The struggle of nature, power, and strategy. Even though they were outnumbered, the lion's formidable strength still kept the hyenas away. The lion maintained his claim. In the rugged wilderness, the birth of hyena cubs introduces them to the world's harsh truths. These early moments are critical, as the young must quickly adapt to the dangers surrounding them. The cycle of life in this challenging environment is unyielding. Predators are ever present, and survival is never guaranteed. Despite the care of their parents, the cubs must learn to navigate the perilous terrain, evade predators, and find food. This natural cycle, marked by birth, growth, and survival, reflects the relentless rhythm of the wild, where only the fittest endure and continue the legacy of their species. In Zambia's South Luangwa National Park, the struggle for survival showcases the fierce competition for food between hyenas and lions. The intense battles depict a daily reality where both predators vie for dominance. Lions, with their brute strength, often claim victory, but not without sustaining injuries. Hyenas, using cunning and numbers, challenge the lions, aiming to steal their hard-earned meals. In the greater Kruger region, A pride of lions, known as the Western Pride, is initially in control of a kill, but their victory is short-lived. A group of hyenas, attracted by the prize, arrives in increasing numbers, quickly turning the tide. Amidst the chaos, a lioness finds herself surrounded, the hyenas seizing the opportunity to take over the kill. Reigning supreme on the savannah, the lion embodies the quintessence of predatory prowess. Each brutal clash, a testament to its unmatched strength and ferocity, strikes terror into the heart of the grassland's grazers. The mere whisper of its presence sends a shiver through the savannah, marking the lion not just as a hunter, but the embodiment of the wild's most profound fear. Wildebeests, common grazers, often fall prey to lions. But when cornered, they unleash an unexpected fury. Far from being mere victims, these wildebeests retaliate with surprising aggression, delivering counterattacks that astonish even the mightiest lions. This wildebeest counterattacked 2 lions, seriously injuring one of them. In the African savannah, a starving male lion faces a nearby buffalo herd. Driven by hunger, the lion attacks, despite the risks. The buffalo retaliate fiercely. Their sharp horns and strong kicks a formidable defense. The lion, desperate for food, endures the brutal counterattack. In the African savannah, taking down a mature buffalo is a formidable challenge for lions, known for their strength and lethal horns. Lions must employ strategic tactics and teamwork to succeed. A solitary lion risks injury or death. As a buffalo can easily break its back or leg with a powerful thrust of its horns. This dynamic showcases the complex interplay of strength, strategy, and risk in the predator-prey relationship. With lions needing cooperation to overcome the buffalo's defenses and avoid becoming victims themselves. In Kruger National Park, a lion already injured from a territorial battle attempts to escape. Seen as a threat, nearby buffalo seize the opportunity to attack. Despite the lion's formidable reputation, its injuries compromise its ability to defend. The buffalo, using their numbers and strength, further wound the lion. In the African savannah, survival is a daily battle. Zebras, among the most targeted prey, possess unique defenses. When attacked by a lion, their calmness and agility come into play. Zebras can deliver powerful kicks, potentially breaking a lion's jaw, showcasing their strength not just in speed, but in combat ability. Their strong teeth can also cause pain to predators. Despite the lion's prowess as a top predator, a zebra's defensive capabilities remind us of the wild's unpredictable nature and the fine balance between predator and prey. In the desert, lions chase a giraffe, its long legs providing a challenge. Attempting to intercept, one lion faces the giraffe's powerful kicks. Despite the ambush, the giraffe's speed and defense keep it ahead, delivering painful blows to the lions. In the African riverbanks, a lion ventured into a hippo's territory, sparking instant aggression. Hippos, known for their volatile temperament, do not tolerate intrusions. The confrontation was swift. The hippo, with its powerful jaws, inflicted a severe injury by breaking the lion's jaw. This critical wound left the lion unable to hunt or eat, making its demise inevitable. In the African riverbanks, a lion ventured into a hippo's territory, sparking instant aggression. Hippos, known for their volatile temperament, do not tolerate intrusions. The confrontation was swift. The hippo, with its powerful jaws, inflicted a severe injury by breaking the lion's jaw. This critical wound left the lion unable to hunt or eat, making its demise inevitable. In the African savanna, a pride of lions, brimming with confidence, targets a lone hippopotamus. Ignoring the hippo's formidable reputation, they launched a reckless attack. Thanks for watching the video till the end. Let Doc know which moment you are impressed with. Though I know it's hard to choose, right? Subscribe to the channel to receive notifications of more wildlife videos. See you again.